Buenos dias.
Hola, good morning.
Day 27. Where were we and where are we going?
Oh my goodness. We were at a really great hotel with really good pillows and
air conditioning and beds. And we hated to get out of them this morning.
It was rough getting up, not kidding.
And it was a great deal.
Yeah.
So if you need a rest stop in Molinaseca, which actually is a stop on the regular book, but we stayed at a little Camino Real hotel there that was cheap and really comfortable.
Yeah.
We've walked 5 miles this morning, so we're in Ponferrada, and we are going to Villafranca del Bierzo. So this is the longest leg.
It'll be our longest leg
that we'll have. It'll be 20 miles or 30, almost 31 kilometers. So big long day ahead. Gonna beat the sun as much as possible, which isn't gonna really be possible.
It's already coming out, yeah.
But here we go.
It's gonna be a great day. Yeah. We're in Camino. We survived. We may not be breathing. I may be pouring sweat, but we survived.
When we left Molinaseca this morning, from the guidebook, we thought we had a 19-mile hike, which would have been the longest day we've had.
Yes.
I just looked at my tracker, and we are at 21 miles, and still a few meters away from the front door, so that's 34 kilometers. So that's a big day, especially with the number of hills that we climbed today.
And the heat.
And the heat. It's 85 degrees right now. It's
85, which, you know, if you're out boating, it's so nice to have an 85-degree day and no clouds in the sky, but when you're out walking, it's a different story. This is one of those days when you want to, like, send some emails to the YouTubers that say that the Camino is so awesome. But it is awesome. That's the thing. Awesome. You can walk a day like this where you're just exhausted and you left everything on the Camino that you had, and you're still glad you did it.
That's the reward, though, really, of overcoming and doing things you didn't think you could do. So, which I'm super proud of Natalie today. She was like 1 minute nursing her sore Achilles and the next minute racing some people up a big long hill. So
look, they were like 10, 15 years younger than me, and I just had to prove that I could. So
and she did, which she always does. So
it got me through the day.
We're back up in the vineyard country, which is really pretty. So hopefully we'll get the drone up tonight and go capture some footage of that. A neat little mountain valley town called Villafranca del Bierzo, and looks like we're gonna have a good night. So
yeah, should be nice and cool.
Yeah.
And really, it was brutal out there, but totally worth it.
Yeah.
I'd do it again.
Just make sure you take breaks. That's the big thing. You can't lose the game. You can't win the game in the first quarter, but you can definitely lose it. So take your breaks, recharge yourself, loosen up your shoes for a bit, and then go. And we did that every 4 to 5 miles today, and
Stay
we're
hydrated.
Still done by 2, which is...
We're through by 2.
Through by 2.
Instead of done by 1, but
yep.
It's good.
It's been a good day, so. All right. Talk to you later. Buen Camino.
Buen Camino.
Buenos dias.
Good morning, everyone.
We are just leaving Villafranca del Bierzo. We left the hotel about an hour and a half ago and have come about 2 blocks. So
Somebody forgot their cell phone. I won't name names, but
after the hotel door slammed shut behind us and was locked, we couldn't get back in till just now. So
yeah, we had to sit out there and wait. So we didn't get sleep or anything, just wait.
So, a little later start than we planned, but it's going to be a beautiful day, if a little warm maybe, but
It's gorgeous out here anyway, so I'm glad we saw this in the light.
yeah. So 16 miles to go and happy to be here. Day 28, Buen Camino.
Buen Camino.
Yo lo tomaba mucho. How are you?
What in the heck just happened to us?
Hey, tomorrow.
Where was this guy when I needed him?
So this guy brings people up the hill on horses for a fee, but he doesn't even tie all the horses together when he goes back down himself. He just calls them and they go with him.
I think it's so cool. He whistles at them like they're dogs.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
it's really great. The downside of it is there's a lot of horse crap on the trail,
Oh, and the horse crap brings in.
and the flies are thick.
Yeah. And I may or may not have got something in my eye. A bug.
Yeah, it's not totally the horse's fault there's so many flies, but it doesn't help.
It's true.
Sitting here eating dinner in La Laguna de Castilla. This awesome albergue, mountaintop, beautiful view. But this is what I love. These people work super hard to make a living, and running an albergue is a big part of that. And everyone we've been to, you just watch these people run around, super busy, helping people with their laundry, cooking meals, serving meals, just doing everything to run what amounts to a really busy little hotel. And then on top of that, they're running their normal day lives, in this case a farm. So
Yeah.
pretty cool to see. So, and to see the mountainsides up here, it's amazing they can farm anything on them. But
And I love watching the we've got some little boys here by us, but it's so cute to watch them play because they actually do the kind of play that we used to do when we were younger. Not the playing on the iPads, not the playing on phones, but
this kind of play. Sticks, little tractors, that kind of stuff. So
so cute.
today was a battle. Had a lot of crazy stuff happen, and we'll have to share some of that with you
Like
after
another tractor coming
the
up.
next tractor passes
Yeah.
through. Hola.
Hola.
Buenas noches.
Hi.
The end of day 28. A day that will go down in Camino, Rigby Camino legacy. Infamy for being miserably
We-
infamous.
We
did
left everything out on the Camino today.
Natalie did.
I did.
Including her phone.
Yeah.
She started by leaving her phone on the Camino
I
at
did.
5 in the morning.
At 5 in the morning, I left it in the hotel room.
We walked out, heard the click of the door behind us, and then she realized
I
her
left my
phone.
phone.
So we only had to wait for 2 hours till someone came out of the hotel and we could get back in.
And normally that would be fine, but when you know that you've got an 8-hour, 9-hour hike ahead of you in the sun, those hours are precious. Those morning hours. That's why we got up at 4:30. So
And that's the worst.
it was super frustrating.
It's not like we were laying in bed comfortable for 2 more hours.
No, we were out in the cold. It was
Sitting out in the
cold. It was a
cold.
little bit breezy. Oh, it was bad.
So that's how it started.
Yeah, so it was a rough start, but then I was like, hey, you know what? Just because it was a rough start doesn't mean it has to be a bad day. And then it just was like, I got stung by a bee. I had 2 blisters.
Got a bug in your eye.
I got a bug in my eye. It was
Got
one of those
someone
days.
mad at us
Yeah,
about where
someone
we
was
come
mad about our
from
religion.
because we come from Utah. And she didn't like that, so anyway.
She wasn't having a Camino spirit day.
No, she was in a grumpy mood.
Yeah.
And we didn't, all we asked was where she was from. She told us, asked where we were from. We told her, and she did not want to talk to us.
Yeah.
So,
Apparently,
crazy.
if you're from Utah,
She'll figure some things out.
yeah, we blessed her along her way. Bless her.
She hopefully God blesses her, because
Yeah.
anyway, crazy tough hike. Like
Yeah.
18 miles, and it's all uphill gradually until the last 3, and then it just goes up 1,500 feet in 3 miles. It's a good climb, and it was hot.
It was hot.
We rolled in here with 0 water in our cans, so.
Yes.
But,
And I might have whined a little bit.
this is one of those days we'll always remember, and we gained a lot from. And
Yep.
that's what you got to remember out here is those tough days are the ones you're going to remember,
Mm-hmm.
right? The harder the victory, the harder the challenge, the sweeter the victory.
We
So,
can't even remember things tonight. We're so tired. I
that's
mean, he
it.
says he didn't leave it all on the Camino because he's like tough guy, but it was a
My
tough
hands
day.
were shaking when we got
I'm
here.
telling you, it was a tough day. I think that I would probably do labor and delivery again before I would do that part of the hike again. I don't know.
No, there will be no laboring and delivering. We're happy to be here. Tomorrow is we hike another mile to the peak of this hill, and then we have a pretty gradual descent down into Tria Castella. So it's going to be a good day
Gonna be a good day.
if we don't leave our phone in the room.
I promise to take it.
Buen Camino.
Buen Camino.